Caption on this one said that there was a stroller in the back, and is it bad that my mind first thought, oh dear god, there's also a baby in there, isn't it? Like trashy, but not absolutely trashy, you know? Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back in r slash trashy, because you know it's a good old garbage day and such. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussion. Let me know just something weird that probably happened to you this week. And if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Democrats, your heroes are criminals. Weak minds believe liars. Joey bribes. Honestly, how thick are you? Yeah, you. Ah, yes, because, you know, if there's ever been any sort of reliable way to get a message across to warn the public of something, it's always on the back of a van. Everything, especially if you got the windows covered up. But windowless vans have never steered anybody wrong. My 15-year-old son punched his pregnant baby sister's belly, and she punched him back. She now has a miscarriage, and my son has a bruise. Is she wrong for this? What, for punching the kid back? I can't believe you had the darn nerve to come to a Quora and ask if he was in the wrong for it, or she is. Your son caused her a miscarriage as a result of punching her belly. She lost a baby. He only has a shiner, which is more severe. He deserved it. You need to discipline your kid, because she should press charges against for causing herself to lose a baby. I strongly think any court would side with her. I get you're a parent and concerned about your child, but he is 15. He knew what he was doing. He is completely at fault. Grow up and discipline your child before the legal system gets involved. I feel like the court system would just have the most confused look seeing this lady try to justify it. It's like, alright, on one hand, kid got a shiner, but on the other hand, kid caused a miscarriage, meaning that the woman lost what she was hoping to be her child. Oh yeah, and the kid's 15, should have known better. You should have been a better parent. Oh yeah, no, let's totally try to make it look like you aren't the one at fault. I want to see you post this exact same thing on r/am I the a-hole, and you try to justify it, because I can absolutely guarantee comments will drag you into the ground. Trailer trash. Sir, that do actually require you to have a trailer in the first place. Plus also, you know what, I'll give you like 3 points for the fact that you decided to just name your truck Jimmy. I know some people go with like very elegant, very fancy names. Nope, just freaking Jimmy. Please do not feed the W's illegal substances. If this is out of goodwill, I know for a fact, first off, you probably have a little bit of residue still left in there, so don't flip it out and start sniffing it. Secondly, I'm kind of wondering which concert this was at. Thirdly, there's a turtle shirt. Wait, no, that's a backpack. I don't know. All I know is I just remembered a whole lot of the series that I do like. I lost my virginity here. Okay, that's just kind of a PSA thing. Do not stick your dong in any rusted out cursed hole that you happen to find in the middle of the woods, because I'm fairly certain this is a truck bed and there is something living in there, and that is going to be a wake-up call you did not need. Please do not spit tobacco in the sink. You know, I don't have this sign anywhere really, actually, Maryland. We're more crab people, not exactly yeehaw people. So I don't exactly see this sign all too much. For anybody that does have a more of a yeehawish kind of town, how often is a sign like this put up? You know, I kind of think I've seen so many of these that if I had a nickel for every single one that I saw, I could actually buy these people a new car. But, you know, one thing you can't buy, class. Or was it dignity? One of those two for sure, I know that. Also, now that I kind of think about it, I know the one thing that probably isn't on here is the amount of high school little shitlings that think that they can do this on the back of their car. Oh, I just graduated, class of 2023, send me money. No thank you. If by mom with tattoos, pretty eyes, and thick thighs. Look, I got nothing wrong with any of that whatsoever, but I feel like if you advertise it on the side of your car, your kid is going to ask you to not pick them up from school and just decide to ride the bus home. F me like my boss does. Okay, first off, 2 things that you can improve. First off, you can change the boss thing to the IRS, because at least then you'll get a bit of a chuckle, and I'll give it like a 1.5 points right off the bat for the fact that that was in Comic Sans, because I can tell you that I was not expecting it at all. My homegirl selling burritos. Let me know if you'll want to order one. Ma'am, 5-second rule. 5-second rule. Authorities cannot be more specific than this. Do not touch your partner's privates while he or she is driving. What? People suck at multitasking, especially if you have a manual transmission. You know, you gotta pump the clutch, shift, grab, shift, clutch, and some people are not gods of multitasking like yourself. My humpin' put a bump in, do 2023. Look, if you're really going for the movie stuff, you had the perfect opportunity to say coming soon, but now you're you're way past that. Hey, look, call a convertible minivan trashy. They don't make a lot of those. You just need a quick moment of inebriation, hold my beer, and then grabbing a sawzall. In that order, as a matter of fact. That is how one of these are made, and it don't cost you a single dime. Since I've gotten so much attention from my shirts, I will be making 10 free shirts for any child that needs one that won't be able to buy one. You're trying to make merchandise off of the names of the people that died in the Uvalde shooting. Great. Yeah, what did one of the parents have to say about that? I don't know why you keep on taking our comments down, so I'm gonna put it here. You do not have permission to profit off of my son. It's disrespectful as F to do this without asking first. And heck, had you asked, we might have agreed with it. Several parents of these babies did not agree, and how dare you try to make profit off of our kids? Unfortunately, when it comes down to it, there really isn't any type of moral low that people will not go to when it comes to this kind of thing. You can have it be something that happened like yesterday. Somebody would definitely be trying to pick at this to make a quick buck off of it. Kindergarten principal is fired for pole dancing during a welcome ceremony. Fortunately, this is a horrible instance of time and a place for all of this. While it is very much one of the ways to work out your core very well, it's certainly not any way to welcome 5-year-olds into school. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much known for a while now. You honestly can't have r/trashy without something involving the elections popping up. Guaranteed, that is one of the things that has got to happen, apparently. Yeah, it really much just reaffirms my whole decision of when it comes to for people voting. You go in, you place your vote, you walk out, and you don't say shit. And it's all just really a social red flag to avoid people that advertise their voting decision like this. Both sides, actually. I don't care who you vote for. If you do this, I'm not really gonna be too keen on talking to you. I effed my neighbor's wife. Ah yes, happy days, happy days. I can't wait to see how this story is going to end, especially since you're not going to have a decision or choice in the matter, and you're gonna be forced to listen to it because it's gonna be a whole lot of shouting in the streets. Hey man, yeah, well, just get a picture for the gram, you know, just get a quick picture, a pic of a puff, you know. If you stick around so long, the police will actually like it, and they'll let you sit in the back of this cop car too. To the young man who waited for the ambulances to take me to the ER and then robbed my house, please return my honor badge, my 2 military honor pins, my military honor bracelets. These items are from my children, a part of my soul. I beg of you to just return these 3 items, please. Oh yes, you can't have a trashy without the r/trashy mobile, and normally I wouldn't do stuff like this because a lot of times it's people living out of the back of their vehicles, but there's nothing back there, so this is just dude using it as a trash bin. And I don't know what it is. For myself, like, I honestly have to double check to make sure that I have everything taken out of my truck because I just feel weird leaving stuff in there. 1 star. On Friday, November 1st at about 11 a.m., I stopped by this location's Starbucks and had the worst customer service that I have ever experienced in my life. I bought a breakfast sandwich at another Starbucks, and I didn't have a chance to eat it for about an hour. I stopped at this Starbucks and asked them if they could reheat it for me. The girl at the counter, I don't have her name, said no, they can't do that. I asked why, and she said it is a health violation. I asked her to make me another sandwich, and she said no, we can't do that. And that I can buy another sandwich if I want. Any decent person would have either reheated that sandwich or would have offered to make me a new one. These are the type of people that would destroy a business. Ah yes, you know, first off, how in the world do you get a sandwich from Starbucks and not have a full hour to stick it in your mouth, but you have all this time to run it? But bottom line, yeah, no, they're not going to be reheating anything that you bring from outside because, yeah, no, it's not their problem. How do they not know that that thing hasn't been just sitting for hours on end and is rotten to the core? Okay, look, I'm not a beer person myself, but how good is something gotta be, or how plastered do you have to be to get a tattoo of a beer can? Or bottle, my bad. I don't know. How bad do you gotta be to get something tattooed that very much does not deserve to be tattooed? A woman I know, vaccines cause autism. I know it. I am a very intelligent, and I made my own research. Me, I did a semester of immunology. Do you want the textbook? Her, I do not read textbooks. Then how the heck do you do research? I watched a movie on YouTube. Look, just because YouTube is basically the universe's how-to when it comes to a lot of things, does not mean that it is the most reliable or reliable at all, really. You know, that's the same website where people yell, "It's a prank," after decking a toddler. I don't think that's where you want to be going to get your medical information. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.